Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video. So as you can see by the title and probably the thumbnail too, I'm going to be talking a bit more about the MagSafe charger and why I think it's probably not the best idea to buy it right now. So yeah, I'm going to give some points, just sort of talk about it a little bit, and let me know what you guys think in the comments, because obviously that's going to be very important to kind of get to understand. You know, let me know y'all's perspectives, what y'all think too, and just and stuff like that, you know. So let's get right into it, guys. Alright, so let's get into it. So I have a MagSafe charger here, and a lot of you have, y'all have seen the MagSafe charger, y'all know what it is. Let me get it in like a little bit of a better sort of thing here. So if you look on YouTube, you'll see lots of different opinions. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people just aren't fans of it. It's a pretty good, I like it. Now, let's talk just a minute here real quick about how it's constructed. So, obviously you have a very nice, like, cold to the touch aluminum body, which is very nice. Right here, this is just like rubber. It's nothing special. It's just like a little silicone-y rubber sort of feeling. For example, like, help grip onto the back of devices, like that. Pretty decent cord. It's not, I wish it was longer. Like, this is, oh goodness, it's like I don't remember how long it is actually. Would have to fact check that one, but it's a decently long cord. Obviously at the end it works with USB-C. So yeah, it's a wireless charger. It's fancy. Technically it works with any Qi compatible wirelessly chargeable phone. So like that's the iPhone 12s and newer, which supports MagSafe, which is what this is for. Obviously you can take an older phone, like this is an iPhone XS Max. It won't magnetically attach, but it will still wirelessly charge. And so there's just things, you know, things that work. For some people, now when you buy this, it does not come with a brick by default, which means you would have to buy a couple different types of bricks here. So I have a couple. So obviously I have the Apple one. This is the 20-watt Apple adapter. You just sort of plug it in like that, and then boom, plug that in your wall, and then you're done. This one here is an Anker PowerPort 3 Nano. A little bit of an older charger, but again, works the same. You plug it in the wall and then boom. Now, I recommend the brick you get support 20 watts or above, because that'll give it its full capabilities here. Just a little thing to think about. So let me just share like a couple good things about it and then a couple not so good things about it. So obviously it's a wireless charger. So it works like a wireless charger. You plug it to the back of your phone, an iPhone 12 here, and then of course it's magnetic, so it will hold magnetically. It charges. Of course you can like rotate it, like so. And so if say you're playing a game, you can have it sitting on the phone like that. You play your game, you're good to go. Now, something I love about this is just how easy it is, how well it works with Apple's integration. So for example, you plug it in. Now this phone is not actively alive, but now when you plug it in, you'll see on the screen it will play like a little animation. It's nice. It's smooth. It's nice. It's great. That only works with the iPhone 12s and above that support MagSafe. All right. Now, so I love that. Let's see. I love that. It's built nice. It's built really nice. It's a great wireless charger. It charges. Okay. So the reason you'd want like a more powerful brick to attach to the end of it is because this one's 20 watts, and this charger charges at a max speed of 15 watts, I believe, which is fine. You know, for Apple, like, that's pretty good. Excuse me. But then you take into consideration, like, some of these Xiaomi phones that, you know, Xiaomi's making over here in China, they're wirelessly charging it at like 100 watts. So, yeah, it's not great, but, it's pretty good for Apple. Of course, if you were to take a regular charging cord, now I have one right here. This one is just Lightning to USB-C. Again, works with like this brick and then whatever other kind of brick you wanted to use. So if you were to take a cord like this, obviously, now it sort of depends. Apple says the maximum is like, I believe 20 watts for every phone, like the iPhone 8 and above. With different phones, it charges faster and slower. I believe the iPhone 14 Pro Max charges at like 28 watts or something like that. Maybe, I think something like that. So it sort of just depends. Obviously, like with a cord, it's going to be a lot more efficient and a lot quicker because it's not having to transmit that charge through a piece of rubber, through glass, through metal, into the battery, you know. So it's going to be more efficient. So yeah, I mean, a wireless charger is fine. I don't use it that often because it's not super efficient. It does produce a lot of heat, and that heat is just wasted energy. And so, you know, it's not the best. It gets hot quickly. Not my favorite thing. Now, something I do not like about MagSafe is just sort of like, it's not a MagSafe specific thing. It's just sort of wirelessly charging your device in general with whatever type of charger. It's just that it's not good enough. Like, it's not efficient enough. You're wasting a lot of extra energy that you could be using to charge your phone quicker. And so, like, all of that energy is just turned into heat. And that's why your phone gets so hot when you wirelessly charge. It's just heat, you know. And so, I'm not a huge fan of, it's just not, we're not there yet. It's not efficient enough yet. And one of the reasons here, one of my points for why you should not buy the MagSafe charger yet is just because it's not worth it yet. It is quite, I mean, it's a $40 wireless charger. All it is it's a circle, you know, you just attach it to your phone, boom. You're really just paying for Apple's software integration and then I guess the magnets too. But it's just, I wouldn't really say it's quite ready yet, you know. Rumors are saying, what, by the iPhone 17, they're planning on removing the port, you know, because, like, according to certain rules that have been passed, Apple has to cooperate with these rules, which is going to mean that they would have to put a USB-C charging port in their phones and remove the Lightning port. Which, I mean, you know Apple, they don't want to do that, but they're going to have to because, you know, it's a rule. So, yeah, but we'll kind of end up seeing what they do. And of course, they have to comply. That's the only rule. They have to comply. Every chargeable device has to have their charging port switched to USB-C by the end of 2024, I believe. Now, of course, knowing Apple, they're going to find a way around that, which means they might honestly end up removing the charge port entirely and then basically using MagSafe to charge your device. And that's how they're going to plan to do it. Now, so that means they have basically the iPhone 15 and the iPhone 16 to push MagSafe as hard as possible, make it as worth it as possible, in order to get it ready enough to be used instead of like a cable, you know. So that means, so basically the reason I'm saying don't buy this yet if you don't already have it is because in the next year or two, most likely it's going to be getting a lot better, a lot more efficient, more worth the amount of money that it is priced at. And so that's why I'm just saying, like, don't buy it yet, because honestly, like, in 2 years, there's a pretty good chance it's going to be worth, like, a lot more than what it is right now. And so, yeah, so that's just, like, a couple reasons you shouldn't buy it. So we're going to see what Apple does. And, of course, you know, there's going to be tons of people that are going to hate this change. They're going to either want Lightning to stay, they're going to want USB-C instead, or, I mean, then you'll have the group of people that want MagSafe. Now, of course, my personal opinion, I mean, I think wireless charging would be cool, like, you know, if it's good enough. Now, not yet. It is not good enough yet to be used as the only way to charge your device. And, of course, because, like, they don't have, like, you can't, you know, reset a device through wireless charging. You have to use a cable. You know, it's just stuff like that. So, I guess we'll see what they do. Not sure. Really have no clue what they're going to do. So we'll just kind of see what ends up happening. But for now, if you don't already have this, don't buy it. Wait a year or two. Just sort of see what they end up doing, because most likely they're going to try pushing it harder and harder in the next year or two. So, yeah, just like a short little video here, guys. I just wanted to just let y'all know, give you guys some information. And of course, if you want to buy it, you can. I'm not going to stop you. I just personally think it's not yet worth buying. Unless you just want to have it. Anything it's cool. I mean, that's fine. You know, but yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. So you'll get all notifications of any videos that I post. I am posting a lot more YouTube shorts. They seem to be doing really good for me, and I am very thankful for all of you guys that have subscribed and watched these YouTube shorts. It helps me out a lot. I love all of y'all. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. So yeah, bye guys.